Hello everyone, welcome back to the new session. So in our previous session we have discussed about these operations on sets, union, intersection and disjoint. So you know that union of a two sets A and B is symbolically we write that as A union B. This is collection of all x such that either x belongs to A or x belongs to B. That means you are writing the elements of A union B that should belongs to either belongs to A or belongs to B here. So first write all the elements of A, then write the elements of B. If there is any repeated elements, neglect that one. Write only non-repeated elements, that is A union B. Next one is the intersection. Symbolically we write intersection of our two set A and B is this one. This is collection of all x such that x belongs to A and x belongs to B. That means you have to write the common elements. There is a difference between union and intersection. Intersection means you have to write the common elements, only the common elements. In union, you have to write all the elements of A and B. If there is any element repeated, so you have to write only once, because in set we write only, we won't write the repeated elements. Next, disjoint. So disjoint in the sense intersection. If there is no element common between them, that is intersection is empty. So these three we have learned in the last class. Now today we will discuss some more difference of two sets. So what do you mean by difference? Symbolically we write A minus B, difference. It's consisting of all the elements which belongs to the first set A and does not belongs to B. So you have to write the elements of A which are not in B. So symbolically we write like this: A minus B is collection of all x such that x belongs to A but x does not belongs to B. So this is clear if I take one example. So I'll take, let A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 and B is equal to 2, 4, 6, 8. Now I have to write A minus B. Collection, you have to collect this x such that belongs to A but does not belongs to B. So that means here 1 is not in B, so I can write 2, next element 2. So concentrate only on the first set. 2, yes, 2 is there, so you can't write 2 here. This is not an element here. 3, set B 3 is not there. Yes, I can write. That means if there is element common, you can't write that one. Then 4 is in B, so I can't write, only these two. So don't write any other element of B. So A minus B is the collection of all elements which belongs to the first set A but does not belongs to B. So now element ಏನು ಬರ್ತೀವಿ ಅದು A ಅಲ್ಲಿರೋದು ಮಾತ್ರ ಬರಬೇಕು, B ಅಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಬರಲಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ ನಾವು. Similarly B minus A, B is considered as the first set, A is considered as the second set. So B minus A by definition collection of all x which belongs to the first set B but does not belongs to A. So now you have to concentrate on this set B. So 2 is there in A, so I can't write 2 here. 4 is also an element of A, so this is not an element of this resultant. 6 6 is not there in A. Therefore, I can write 6. 8. I can write 8. So, A minus B is 1 comma 3 and B minus A is equal to 6 comma 8. So, this reason I'll say that A minus B is not equal to B minus A. I'll take one more example. Let A is equal to A, E, I, O, U and B is equal to A, B, C, D, E. So what is A minus B? You have to write all the elements of A which are not in B. So A, that is there, so I can't write. E, that is also there, I can't write. But I, O, U, I can write because all these elements are not in B. So A minus B is I, O, U. Then B minus A. B minus A, you have to write the elements of B which are not in A. So A, that is there, you can't write. Then after that E is there. Then remaining you can write B, C, D. I hope this is clear, the difference between two sets here. Using Venn diagram, you know that Venn diagram is a method represents a operation of a sets using figures. Now, for Venn diagram, there is a universal set U. I'll assume that there is some elements common between two sets. This is A and this is B. I'll draw two diagrams here. This is union. This is the set A and this is the set B. There is some elements common. A minus B. So here in set A 1, 2, 3, 4 is there. Element 1, 2, 3, 4 and 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. So 2, 4 is common. You have to write the elements. If you want to write the elements, you have to write this, the common region. And here 1, 3 and here you have to write 6, 8 like this. 1, 2, 3, 4 elements of A. 2, 4, 6, 8 elements of B. But this region indicates the common region. So I have written 2 and 4. Now 1, 3. A minus B is 1, 3. That means 1, 3 is only in this portion. Answer. So for that reason you have to shade here only left part. Okay, you have to shade only this part like this. So you have to shade only this part. This is the Venn diagram of A minus B. Venn diagram of A minus B. So I have taken this example because that will be clear to you why only this portion. Okay. Now B minus A. I'll take the same example. Common elements are 2, 4. A 1 and remaining elements of A are 1, 3. And here remaining elements of B are 6, 8. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 are the elements of A. 2, 4, 6, 8 are the elements of B. 2, 4 is common. So I have written here B minus A. B minus A is 6 and 8. 6 and 8 comes only this portion. You can't take this one. Here the number 6 and 8 is not there. Therefore you have to shade this right side portion. Only this one. Okay. So this will be the Venn diagram. So if you want to draw a Venn diagram, no need to write the numbers. Okay, just you have to draw two circles representing the sets A and B. And should remember A minus B means you have to circle only this portion. B minus A means you have to circle only this portion. Why? Because of this example, I hope that is clear. Okay, so this is about the difference of two sets here. So from this, clearly you know that A minus B is not equal to B minus A here. Okay, there are some properties. If intersection A intersection B is empty, if intersection of two set is empty, that is there is no common element between A and B, then A minus B is nothing but set A itself, and B minus A is nothing but the set B. Because there is no element common, so A minus B indicates you have to write all the elements of A which are not in B. Since there is no element common, so that is nothing but the set A itself. So B minus A is set of all elements of B which are not in A. So the answer is the set B itself here. Okay. Note that A minus B, A intersection B, and B minus A. So there is no element common between A minus B and A intersection B, and there is no element common between A intersection B and B minus A. This is clear if I draw a Venn diagram of A intersection B. So I'll take like this. This is A and this is B. What is A intersection B? You know that A intersection B is a common region. This portion, isn't it? So this is the Venn diagram of A intersection B. This is A and this is B. A minus B means left side portion. A intersection B means middle portion. Is there any region common between these two? No. Therefore, intersection of these two is empty. Similarly, B minus A means only the right portion. A intersection B means middle portion. So, there is no element common between these two. So, again, these two are empty set. Intersection of these two are empty set. Similarly, here the left side portion and here the right side portion, there is no region common between these two. Therefore, A minus B and B minus A, intersection of these two is also empty. So these three sets are mutually disjoint each other. So the word mutually means if you take the intersection of any two sets, that is empty. So for that reason we will say mutually disjoint. Okay, so these three are mutually disjoint sets. Okay, there is no element common between these three sets here. Next one is complement of a set. So to define a complement set, you must know what is the universal set. Okay. So complement of a set is denoted as either this symbol A dash or A to the power C or A bar, A to the power C or A to the power dash. You can use any of the symbol. Usually I'll use this symbol A dash. So A dash is nothing but U minus A. If you know the difference between two sets, how to define a difference between two sets, you can easily define the complement here. So A dash is nothing but U minus A here. That is consisting of all the elements of U which are not in A. So you have to write the elements X such that X belongs to U, that is universal set, but X does not belongs to A. So for example, I'll take simple one. I'll take the universal set as 1, 2, 3 up to 10. And A as only even number 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I have to find out the complement, A complement. So A complement is nothing but U minus A. That is difference of the set, universal set with the set A here. That means you have to write all the elements of U which are not in A. So 1. Yes, 1 is not in A. I can write. 2 is there. I can't. 3. I can write 3 because 3 is not in A. So all the even numbers present in A. Therefore 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Except this, all other elements is the elements of this complement. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So this is A dash. The Venn diagram of this, how do you define here Venn diagram? That is easy. So universal set you have to take only one set A. I'll choose A if this is the universal set. You have to write all the elements of U. Okay. So other than this circle, if you write the element that is belongs to U, so you have to write all the elements of U which are not in A. That means you have to shade the region outside this circle. If you shade the circle, that indicates the set A. So here to represent the complement, you have to shade the region outside the circle. So that is the complement of a given set A here. Okay. Next, there are some properties here. Using this I can say. So with the same example, what is A union A dash? Union of A and A dash here. Here, union means you know. You have to write all the elements of A and A dash. If there is element repeated, we neglect that one. So that means 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. First I have to write like this. Then 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. That is nothing but the universal set U itself. In sets, order is not a matter. You can write in any order. Okay, so that is nothing but the universal set U. So what is intersection? A union A dash and A intersection A dash. Is there any element common between A and A dash? No, A contains all the even numbers, A dash contains all the odd numbers. There is no element common here. That means intersection of A and A dash is empty. Okay. Next, if you take the complement, A union B complement. A union B complement can be written as A complement or A dash intersection B dash. These two are equal. That means first take the union of these two. After that take the complement. Okay. That is after that you have to subtract that A union B from U. That is nothing but taking A complement and B complement, then intersect them. These two are equal. So with the example, we'll explain that one. Next, A intersection B complement. A intersection B whole complement. That is A complement union B complement. Okay, these are the two properties. This property is known as De Morgan's law. So this property is known as De Morgan's law. A intersection B whole complement is A complement union B complement. The next property, A dash is there. If you take once again complement, let's take, this is A dash, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. If you take once again complement of this, that is nothing but U minus A dash. What is U minus A dash? U minus A dash is nothing but, except these odd numbers, you have to write all the even numbers, isn't it? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That is nothing but A. Okay. Take one example and try all these properties. That will be clear. Similarly, if you take the complement of this universal set, this is U is a universal set. I have written union as like this. Don't get confused. This is the intersection and this is simply universal set. If you take the complement of this universal set, that is U minus U. Anyway, whatever may be the set, you have to subtract from the universal set. So if you want to calculate the complement of universal set, take the difference between U and U. U minus U is empty. There is no element because all the elements are common. So this is nothing but empty set. With this, complement of empty set is nothing but universal set. So these are some properties of complement of a set. With the example, we can easily verify all these properties. I hope this is clear. Union, intersection, disjoint, difference and complement of a set, that is operations on sets. So in the next video we will discuss problems on these properties. Till then, bye students.